Hello everyone. Today we talk about the Bitcoin NASDAQ and hidden pattern strong correlation. And you can see this is my video that I told you yesterday that the Bitcoin entering the crash and today another crash. But don't worry because I will put you the correlation about why crash and this is the NASDAQ. You can see this is the NASDAQ. I will tell you about the detail and this is the NASDAQ against the Bitcoin. You can see this orange line is the Bitcoin price and you can see there is some correlation later. And the next is about the Bitcoin divided by NASDAQ. So you can put in here and you can know that this is the Bitcoin divided by NASDAQ. And then the last, still same, the Bitcoin divided by NASDAQ. You can see some important correlation that happening in the 2021. So stay tuned to this channel and I will explain very detailed for you. Okay, first of all, I want to discuss about the correlation. So this is the correlation between the NASDAQ and Bitcoin. So you can see the overall chart. You can see that the Bitcoin as Nasdaq is a very similar. Even the crash due to COVID in here in March, you can see this dip and then it's going to up, and you can see in here there is a dip. Same, everything is about the same. But as a note that it is not 100% that the Nasdaq and the Bitcoin always has the correlation. You can see in here in this yellow circle when the Bitcoin is going to down and Nasdaq going to up. Also happening in the July. There is short time that the Bitcoin is a bit down and then the Nasdaq is going to up, but overall is going to up. And then you can see what happened in the February 2021. Nasdaq is going to down and Bitcoin going to up. And then after that the crash is happening, and while the Bitcoin is going to down and Nasdaq going to up. But now you can see starting the September, Nasdaq is going to down and so do the Bitcoin. Maybe you can see that the Cardano, well, that's the reason why Cardano cannot survive. But if you draw this line from the up until the bottom in here using the Fibonacci retracement from the high to the bottom, you can see that you can find 0.78 in here. This is the first resist, the first support. That's why the Nasdaq closely weekly candle in here. And then the potential bottom may be going to 0.6 Fibonacci retracement in here. So the second red line, maybe this is the next target if the Bitcoin is going to down and Nasdaq going to down. That's why maybe I will zoom it for you so you are easier to see. Look, maybe it's different. I'm not using the moving exponential in here just to show the correlation. But if we are zooming, you can see that this is the blue line is the exponential moving average 21 in the weekly time frame. So change to the weekly time frame in here in your chart, and you can find every crash happening like this crash and this crash. We always hold in this blue line, always doing the best test in the 21 moving average exponential. However, the last week is the first week since the 20 and 20 since the bull run that the price is close below and it's very hurtful for us. But you can see this going to dip is 0.78 Fibonacci retracement in here. That's why the next target maybe we are going to see this one. And if you curious what's happened in the month when COVID happened, and you can see if you draw this line until this line, you can see that 0.2 actually is the crash happening in when COVID is happening. 0.26, sorry, 0.23 is the very low support. That's why I'm very positive that we are still in downtrend, but maybe within this week or next week you're gonna see some pullback going to up. Maybe going to up is just to retest the 21 moving average, and then after that it's going to down. Similar like this one, look. After we are going to up and then we are going to down and then going to up again. So do in the bear market, we are going to down, going to up, and then going to down again. But as I told you in my last video, we are still in the wave 4, so we are waiting the wave 5 is going to up. Maybe later I can move my wave 4 in here or maybe in here, but the general idea is now we are still in the wave 4. Hopefully that wave 4 is about 0.6 or maybe just 0.7 in here. That's why that's what I am thinking. And the next is about in it. Okay, in here you can see about the NASDAQ. Oh, sorry, about the Bitcoin divided by NASDAQ. And you can see this is the blue line is the exponential moving average 21. This is a bit different with this one. If this one you are using the exponential moving average in the weekly time frame, but in here I am using the daily time frame. You can see daily time frame in here. You can see that, look, what I'm telling you that when the Bitcoin divided by Nasdaq, you can find the pattern. Look about this circle line. After retest in the 21 MMA, we are going to pull run, and then in the January we have to fake out, and then just going to pull run, and in the February going to down and retest the blue line going to up. And then what's happening in here? We cannot hold this blue line as a support. We are going down so badly, and we retest in the June. Some people say, oh, we are back to bullish. No, we are going to down again. And then in here, the June until July, we are closely below this line. And then after this line, we are going to up. Look, we are retest, going to up. We cannot hold as a support, going to down, going to down in September, but we are to bullish again. And you can see, starting in November, December, January, every time we retest about this blue line, we are going to down. Okay? And the next is, if you see that, oh, okay, maybe I zoom, okay, you can see every time hit this red line or maybe similar to the blue line for the moving exponential daily, always going to down, and going to down again. That's why I draw triple parallel line descending channel. You see, every time hit this blue or maybe hit this red, everything is going to down. That's why the second red is the support. We can see that when hit in the December, we are going a bit against the NASDAQ. Remember, this is not about the Bitcoin against USD. This is the Bitcoin against the NASDAQ. And if the NASDAQ is going to down and the chart for the Bitcoin NASDAQ is going to down, so you double. You down from the NASDAQ, you down from the Bitcoin over the NASDAQ. That's why I'm draw this week and this week. That's why the potential may be going to here, maybe going to maybe going to 2.2 or maybe going to 2.0 in here. That's why we are still waiting. But I don't shock if in the short term we can see a bit bullish scenario maybe going to up in here, because in the short term we are not the whales. We don't know how the whales is moving. Maybe we can going to up in here, retest this line again and going to down, or maybe just going sideways, going up and down, or maybe just instantly going to down. We never know, but we can analyze that so far in the second red line. This is the very strong support, and yesterday we are going to up, today we are going to down again, but let's see. Actually, in the downtrend, there is always some minor going to up and down. But general idea in the quarter one, I'm still optimistic that Bitcoin is still in the downtrend at least. But yeah, hopefully I'm wrong, because I'm very love that you guys can make money from the Bitcoin. But what I want to tell you that you must always manage your risk. Maybe if you already lost so much about your coin, yeah, for the risk ratio, maybe better you don't sell your coin. If you already minus 20%, already 30%, 40%, 50%, I think just hold your coin, and you must have the strong hand, strong faith that the bullish is not over. I told you that we are now entering into wave 4 and next to wave 5. And some of our friends ask, what if, what if the wave 5 haven't coming at all? So we are going to wave 4 and just going to down, 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 and down again. I think in the crypto, there is no certain role, there is no certain decision or analysis. But what I want to tell you that uh, even if the wave 5 is not coming, I think that's a very, very small chance. But if it's still coming, don't worry. That maybe the thing that you need to know that the person who buy the Bitcoin in the 2018 and then the crash happening, they need 3 years, 4 years, and you can see we already break the all-time high in the 2018, right? So maybe, just maybe, if now is the peak and we are going to downtrend until 2024, maybe the next 2 years, I think, yeah, that's it's very unlucky for us, but I told you that I already exit some of my money. Like I told you, I sell my Luna in the last year. That's I also some of coin, but I do some averaging down. I buy some coin. That's why now I selling some of my coin, but I still have some of my coin. Okay, but the thing is, if the crisis now, so you need to wait the next 2 years, the next 3 years, 4 years. But don't worry, the Bitcoin is never die. Why? The key is about in here. Look, NASDAQ is going to up. NASDAQ is the top 100 market in the US, and NASDAQ is always going to up. That's why don't worry about the bear market because it's still going to up. Personally, I'm very, very think about the bullish moment in the maybe in the Q3 or the Q2 because Q1 is the bearish, Q2 maybe we can find the bottom and the reversal pattern, and maybe the Q3 is the bullish momentum, also Q4 is the bullish momentum. Okay, I think that's for today. I'm sorry for the long analysis and the long video, but always to remind that I cannot provide you 100% perfect analysis, but at least you have the clue. You can decide later by your own. Okay, don't forget to subscribe and give this video your thumb like button. Thank you and see you next time.